So Joelle, here at the Airdrie Excelsior Stadium ahead of the Cup final on Friday, how are you and the squad looking forward to the game?
Yeah, we're really looking forward to the game on Friday night. A cup final is always something that we as a club look forward to, and Friday will be no different. It's obviously a cup that we've retained for the last 3 years and one we want to retain for a fourth.
In terms of the run to this point, you started off with perhaps the toughest game you could have got, an Edinburgh derby against Hearts, a game that you had to battle, and going back to that, how big a victory do you think that was for the side?
Yeah, we did. We had to battle hard in that game. I think it finished 1-0. Kirsten Riley popped up with a fantastic goal from distance. So there wasn't anything in that game. I think it was a game that was early on in the season, where we were still kind of finding our feet as a team after the transitional off-season in terms of players in and players out. But yeah, it was a game that we won 1-0 and a game that got us into the next round.
Comfortable in the quarter final and then up against another Edinburgh side, Spartans, in the semi final. Obviously drew with them 0-0 at the start of the season. The fact that you won 3-0 in the SWPL Cup, does that show a level of progress from Hibernian so far this season?
Yeah, of course. We obviously had that 0-0 game in our mind going into the semi final. So yeah, I think on the day it could have been more. We just weren't clinical in front of goal that day, but again we got the 3 goals and kept a clean sheet, and it got us our place in the final for Friday night.
The fact that again you've kept that run of wins in the cup competition, does that show that the side at Hibs is still as strong as ever been before, perhaps? Yeah,
of course. It shows that we're still a force to be reckoned with, and a team that teams should fear, really. We've got fantastic quality all over the park, and goals starting from Jenna right up to our forward line. So yeah, we've got fantastic quality in the squad, and it's a squad that I certainly believe in and have confidence in.
Obviously Sunday's defeat, a blip so far in the season if you like, but what would you put that result down to the weekend, and does that really motivate you as a squad to fight back in this final?
Yeah, of course. So we've obviously got standards at Hibs on and off the pitch, and Sunday's game fell well below those standards. So individually and collectively we were poor. We knew it was always going to be hard. We were missing Rachel Small, we were missing Amy Gallagher, and then myself, I was ruled out late on Saturday night, Sunday morning. So we always knew it was going to be hard, but I still believed that we would have the quality on the pitch to overcome Celtic, but it wasn't to be, and it was a result that, on reflection on that performance, we deserved.
Now that that's done, it's out of the way, and I know Grant's kind of said the same, you'll be focusing on this cup final only. Does it motivate the players now that you've had that disappointment to fight back and to win this trophy for the 4th time in a row? Yeah,
of course. We've been in a position before whereby we've come into a cup final on the back of a poor result and a poor performance, so Friday will be no different. We've brushed aside Sunday. We'll look at it, we'll analyse it, but all focus is on Friday night. And as I say, we've been in this position before, and the girls don't need any more motivation than a cup final.
Scotland's 2 top teams as well. Obviously you're familiar with Glasgow City. The last meeting was so competitive. For people that maybe aren't familiar with women's football before, how good a match do we have in store, almost, if you like, for this cup final? Yeah, I think every game against Glasgow City in both the league and the cup competitions for the last few years has been so competitive, with maybe 1 or 2 goals in it. So I think for anyone not aware of that competitiveness, I think they'll be surprised that hopefully a game and a showpiece worthy of a League Cup final that both teams can put on. And just finally, it's a lot of effort to try and get a big crowd here. Free tickets for season ticket holders, free entry for academy players. Obviously, someone who is heavily involved with Hibernian as a club, how much would it mean to you as a player to see people come out and show a vocal support for your team on Friday?
It'd be fantastic. We've circulated round about the academy the fact that it is free. The media team at the club itself are doing a fantastic job in promoting that as well to season ticket holders. So I'd like to think that we can certainly get a good Hibs backing on Friday night, and a backing that can hopefully spur us on to a win.